Two delightful paintings by Sipho Ndlovu behind me are part of what is known as South African regionalism. The term regionalism really originated in the 1930s in America, where artists such as Grant Wood, Thomas Hart Benton and John Stewart Curry depicted the rural Midwest in America during the Great Depression in the 1930s, and the term may well apply to South Africa as well. What you're looking at is a depiction of a typical livestock auction in the countryside. I grew up on a farm, and when I look at those two works, I can smell the fine dust sifting up into the air as the cattle moved through the ring. I can hear the sound of the auctioneer on the bullhorn, and I can smell the pancakes baked by the woman in the back. Truly a remarkable work. Sipho Ndlovu is a farmer from that area, and he of course paints what he sees, and the style is pretty much in a photorealistic style. Now, Sipho Ndlovu was a good friend of Julius Mfethe. He often depicted Julius's sculptures in his work. Ndlovu is famous for his shaped canvases, shaped in the form of one of those typical wooden crates that were used in the 1960s to transport Coca-Cola and Fanta bottles. And sometimes he empties these crates and put wooden sculptures in there. He also depicted, he painted self-portraits of Mfethe because they were very good friends. Now, on the table in front of me, you have three wonderful examples of the sculpture of Julius Mfethe. Julius Mfethe came from KwaZulu-Natal, and in the 1990s he was spotted by Jo Thorpe. Jo Thorpe famously running the African Arts Centre in Durban, and she wrote her memoirs called It Is Never Too Early, where she captured her life's work in the 60s, 70s and 80s. Julius Mfethe joined her in the 1990s, and she was most complimentary about his work. What I like about Julius's work is the very smooth texture of the sculpture. In essence, they remind me of the smooth surfaces of Renaissance marble work. And secondly, what I also appreciate about his work is the very fine detail. Look, for example, at the basket of fruit in front of the rider on the donkey cart, with a beautifully carved bunch of bananas and a couple of pears there. Truly remarkable work.